Hey, what is up guys? I'm Kat and welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. This will be part one of a two-part video, so we're just going to be doing the exterior. Make sure to check back in to see part two for the interior. So this property is called Hacienda Terrace. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home and it costs 231,257 simoleons. The lot size is 40 by 30 and it's located in Willow Creek. I've been watching the show Narcos on Netflix lately and I'm obsessed with that show. And I got super inspired with the Hispanic culture and I was like, you know what? I'm going to build a hacienda for this next build. And I actually love how it came out. It came out so nice. I want this house for myself. I hope you guys really enjoyed this build. Going into this, I didn't really have a plan. I just built as I went along. And it was a pretty simple, easy build for the most part. I did kind of have some trouble doing the tower in the back. Just kind of like having it meet up with the square structure in front of it. That was a little tricky, but I was able to figure that out. Just had to kind of mess with it a little bit. But yeah, pretty simple build. It did take me quite a while. It took me about 3 days to build this. Just like with all like the landscaping and then the little details. The back garden, patio, pool area though. Oh. That took me quite a while. It took me some time to kind of figure out what I really wanted because I had this idea of like an oasis stair, pool, jacuzzi, garden kind of thing going on, but it did not end up that way. I do like how it came out though. I think it came out pretty cool. I had noticed that most of the speed builds I had seen for haciendas, they had that courtyard in the middle. I didn't want to do that just because that's like the typical thing to do. And I wanted this to be more like of a family oriented house where everybody's like close knit and together. And then also I wanted to give more attention to the back patio area because if you know, Hispanics know how to throw a party and they're big and they're loud and they're bussing, you know. So I just wanted it to be more close knit and that's why I didn't go with the whole courtyard in the middle thing. And then here I'm about to go into my little window rampage. I personally have a pretty hard time with windows just because if it was up to me, every house would have floor to ceiling windows. That's just my personal preference. My dream house would literally just be like all windows, no walls. But of course we can't do that, especially not for hacienda because they have a lot of those like different size windows and those little tiny ones. Also, I know that traditional hacienda houses are typically white, but I prefer more natural earthy tones. So I did decide to go with like a more earthy brown here, just to kind of give it a bit more style. Also, I think that's more of like a California Mediterranean thing. So I went with that. The next project I'm working on is actually going to be an all white house, which is funny considering I don't like white. That's going to make way more sense once you guys see that video. I'm super excited for this one because there's actually not that many builds with this kind of style that I have seen at least, and I'm surprised on how well it came out with what's available in the base game. And I don't have any CCs for this particular style that I'm doing, but I think it's looking pretty good so far. I'm trying to think of what I should do next because I am almost done with the third build. This was the second build that we're currently watching. And I don't really have an idea as to what I'm going to do for the fourth one. My husband's Filipino, and so he was saying I should do something like Philippines inspired. However, I have not been to the Philippines, so I have no idea what I would do. But I am Chilean, and I was thinking maybe I could do like my old family home in Chile or something like that. But if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments below. I would definitely appreciate that. I really want to do an Asian inspired build, like a Japanese home. However, I don't have the Snowy Escape expansion pack anymore. I had it on my laptop, but I sold my laptop so I can upgrade to a desktop. And I don't have that pack anymore. So I'm really bummed out about that because I really liked that pack. But it's either like I do Japanese inspired or maybe like an Italian. But I feel like Italian's so close to like Mediterranean Hispanic style that it wouldn't really be that great. Oh, I know what I can do. I can do an A-frame house. I had recently built one maybe like a few months ago, but I accidentally deleted the saved file for that one. But it's okay because I didn't have any footage on it, so I think I'll probably do that next. unless you guys have some other recommendation. It's kind of funny. I typically don't like landscaping, but I feel like with the last build I did for the Canopy Jungle Bungalows, I really liked how that came out, and I was pretty impressed that I did that. So I wanted to, you know, put in the same effort and like really make a good garden area for the hacienda, because typically like haciendas and stuff like that, they have like really lush gardens, and then there's also like a lot of cacti options in this game. And because this hacienda is so beautiful, I wanted to give it a really elaborate entrance with all the vegetation and greenery. So debug was my friend here. I definitely had to go in there and scroll and scroll and scroll just to look for some decent plants. Just because sometimes the base plants are not the nicest. But yeah, debug saved me a lot here. Now here's where I got the most frustrated with this build. It was that back patio, man. It just was a mess. I had this whole idea in my head again that like I was gonna do this rocky stairs and garden kind of thing with like the pool and elevated jacuzzi, and I couldn't even get the stairs to like work out in my favor. So I ended up just like swiping that idea and then just kind of winged it here. I think it came out pretty good though, but you'll see. I definitely fiddled with this a lot. So that is it, guys, for the exterior in part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 for the interior. I'm going to try to have that video uploaded by Friday. I did also upload this to the gallery, so if you're interested in downloading, please feel free to do so. My EA ID is Katharina PMTS. I'll have that information in the description below. You can also look it up by typing in Hacienda Terrace. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you liked the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe.